But when we dropped, we only got to there. And we said, maybe it's still going to go. But no, at this point, the confirmation came that it turned up. That was Monday. Put the hedge on, shut some things down, tighten some stops, and off we go. So hopefully you saw that kind of. Yes, it's certainly something that we wasn't a shock, let's say, right? It wasn't necessarily a shock for us as such. Okay, let's get to the watch list. Let's see how everything has been impacted. Do we like what we see, etc.? Starting here with Apple. Now, I would like it. It's got to slow down soon. Like we peaked above the 50, a little bit there. Right? It certainly has some, right, for me, still potential. One more. Okay, there we go. AIG. Wow, look at that. Look at that. It was, the trend is still intact. It gapped up, rallied, and then just gave it all back. I mean, that thing is well down at this point. At the end of the day, though, the trend is still intact. Right? The trend is definitely still intact. So yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let's keep going. AMD, tradable. Tradable in anticipation here. You can see the stochastic starting to turn, confirmed early this morning, off and running. This thing it was a go. I would say still. If you look at the Heikin-Ashi candles, nope, that's not it. Heikin-Ashi candles, even this morning, could have gotten in with a pretty tight stop in around 174.5 with a stop around 170, only taking 4 or 5. Okay. If you're in these or thought about these, let me know. Amazon, price is holding. Stochastic hasn't turned. Anticipatory, maybe waiting for additional confirmation. AXP, it's hard to want to jump into these. Right? It's hard to want to jump into these necessarily right now. But I think that we should be thinking that they're close. BA, no, nothing there. BK, now BK might have sucked somebody in and then spit them out a little bit. Maybe it's still available. When I see a false start, the next thing that I want to see is I want to see it hold, right? I want to see it hold up. And if it doesn't hold up, then I'm a little bit concerned. Now it's still above the 50, so it does have that going for it. Right? And so, there you go. BLDR, I don't see anything there yet. It's holding up. I think it looks pretty good, but yeah, we don't really see it yet. I would say BX actually stopped me out of a trade early in the day. I had taken some profit on the Friday, and then good day Monday, gave some back here. Interesting little journey, and now it's turning back up. So yeah, there you go, right? Okay, let's keep going. Okay. What do we have next? City. Oh, come on. Anybody in? Look at your stochastics. Look at your pullback. Pause. It's turning. Looks great. I'm curious if Stello agrees. We've been in agreement. I'm a little worried that this is going to cause a fight. But. Let's see what we think. Oh, no. She likes it. She's not looking for as much as I am. Right? Not as much as I am. But definitely looking for more. Okay. Caterpillar. Caterpillar looks close. It's pulled back. Starting to stabilize. There you go. Let's go to I'm putting that's close. Anticipatory today. Possibly waiting for a little more confirmation, but that thing's knocking on the door. COF. Maybe catching that after a false start. COP, nothing for me there. Costco. I had a great trade on Costco. It's already looking like it's ready to go again. Right? Already looking like it's ready to go again. Okay, what's next? What's next? Crowd. I traded Crowd. Anyone trade that one? And that got out here. I thought it was a genius yesterday. Today I'm like, oh, that's right back where it was. There's nothing here for me. I've got to wait. I've got to wait for a consolidation. CSX, viable. On the list. It's pulled back. Starting to turn. Stochastics is pinching. Strong stock in a strong sector. Yeah. Absolutely. It's quiet. Are you guys trading any of these? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. Got burned a little on C crowd. Yeah. GBTC. haven't looked at crypto much. Oh, look at Bitcoin go. BTC. Where are we at? Back to 50,000. What was our highest? 69,000. Okay. No, I still want the charts. Okay. Where were we? Delta. Nothing there for me. Still not working. My click through. I've got to use my mouse. I can't like toggle through using the arrow keys. Anyone else have that on your Thinkorswim? It's really quite infuriating. Okay. DHI there Ford is on my list. I like the way that looks. Right? I like the way that looks. Fastenal, maybe. That's a maybe. Okay. Next is GE. Anyone in this? This is insane. It just looks very, very strong. What are your thoughts? Anyone trading it? Well done. If so, you guys know I avoid it. I have a jinx. So if anyone is trading it, again, you're welcome for bringing it up, but not actually jinxing it this time. Gold, nothing there. Google looks close. Google and Apple both. I'm Google even more so. It's pulling back. It's sitting above the okay. What's next? Home Depot. Maybe, but earnings. Don't forget the earnings. Yeah, don't forget the earnings. Signal? Just couldn't do anything. Dropped. I got out here yesterday. Today, feeling fine about it. Took a very minimal loss. Nothing terrible. Anyone try on that one? IBM looked great. Nobody? What are you guys trading out there? Talk to me. Intel, nothing. IWM. I like AMD better, or excuse me, I was thinking Intel. Intel, nothing. IWM is trying. It's bouncing. It's holding above the 50. Good. JP Morgan. I like Citi way better. Las Vegas Sands looks a little overbought. Meta just looks like it's riding resistance. Microsoft looks close. It's on my list. Netflix, I saw it this morning, and even this morning, I'm like, it looks like it's already too high, and now it's even more so. I mean, geez, it's up almost 5%. It's hard to build a reward to risk out of that right there. NVIDIA, fantastic. Maybe going to slow down at some point. Picard, I got out of that one, and now it's back up a little bit, so I closed that one on Monday. Thought it was a good move yesterday. Today, I'm like, oh. Gotta follow your rules. QQQ looks bullish. Ross pulling back, setting up maybe. SMCI, the only stock that's faster than NVIDIA right now. Just a freight train. Yeah, there. SPY looks bullish. We might be the A's. It might be. I mean, it looks bullish, but it's not really giving, I guess, I don't know. That's just hard to enter on something like that. UNP, entry viable today, I would say. CSX, not like much. VIX coming down. I don't know why it always thinks I want to trade that. WM, Waste Management busted up on earnings. Walmart pulling back on the list, but earnings are coming up on that one. Okay. What else? Okay. Let's look at the sectors. XBI. You know what? We have a little time we haven't done for a while. We have a little time today. We haven't done it. We're going to search. Let's look at a trade on Citi and then maybe search, and then we'll go from there. XBI, still not great. Materials, nothing there still. Citi, Citi. I'm thinking about Citi. Communication services still bullish, but maybe overextended. Kind of sideways, but still bullish. Industrial still looking strong and looking to move again. Staples still looks bullish, stable, and looking like it might bounce. Okay, we're looking at Costco, we're looking at Walmart, both very, very strong stocks, right? Okay. Let's look at utilities. Still nothing, right? One thing we're definitely not seeing. We're not seeing utilities trying to surge in defense. We're not seeing Staples trying to surge in defense. Staples is just kind of stable, and utilities can't even keep up. We're not seeing any defensiveness popping up. We saw a little, well, that's not true. We saw a little defensiveness in the VIX, but that was accounted for. That generated its own hedge signal. So, right, there was nothing untoward about it. Staple or consumer discretionary looks like it's broken out and is holding and staying above the 50. So that's helping solidify it in a growth position. Healthcare looks pretty strong. I looked through and I've added some healthcare stocks, and I picked bad ones. I mean, I only picked a few. I tried to trade on one, it went wrong, and I'm like, oh, to hell with healthcare. Maybe I went too close to biotech and pharmaceuticals. So if we have time after we go look at Citi, it's turning. Everything looks good. Do I have to put a stop all the way back below here? Not necessarily. Let's look at the Heiken Ashi and see what we have. So the Heiken Ashi says I could get a little tighter. I might not want to go below right now. I might start not below this low, but below this body. So like, let's call it 50. Let's call it 52.79. $1 below this here. 52.75. $1.10. Let me pull this up. We're gonna look at Citigroup, and we're saying we're gonna go backwards to $52.75. Nope. That's down here. 52.75. Up here, we think it has a chance to get where? Well, I already have a line drawn, thankfully. If I back out, I can see that line. That line is at 58.32. I'm going to say 58.25. 58. Delete that one. Enter 58.25. How do the options look? How do they look? I'd say, the cheapest is 25. We're at 28. We're below 30. That's the maybe kind of like, I'd say more cheap than not. Lilly or NOV. Okay, thank you, Bob. I'll pull those up. We may not have to search. Bob might have supplied it for us. Not going February. So obviously, there's only 2 days left. I may as well go to the Marches. 30 days. It's not a bad amount of time. Am I willing to go out of the money? Obviously, I am. Of course, I am. Look at this. Look at these 55s with 75,000 contracts of open interest. 14,000 of them traded today. 2 cents, 1 penny. We look at that for $1. Okay. If I'm wrong, I mean, honestly, I should know. Well, I'll give it a week. Let's go to a full week. We'll go out to I want to go to the 21st. Why won't it let me go to the 21st? It's very strange. 1 week in time. And you'll notice I'm getting 5-1 on this trade. Let's back it up to about 250 of risk, maybe. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Let's back up the number of contracts. Guys, like I haven't played with the model for a while. 5 contracts. We'll go 4 contracts. Close to $200. $200 a risk. Love it. Put it on. Full send. Why not? Everything looks good. It's a leader. Sector's good. Market's good. Reward to risk is good. That's the kind of trade where it's not even like I'm so sure it's going to go right. It's like, look, it's got a pretty good chance. If you looked at this chart and said, hey, do you think you've got 50-50 odds of success? 50-50? I'd say, yeah, 50-50. Trend's good. We've seen this story before. 50-50 and I get 5-1. I think I get 2-1 before I even get, I think I get 2-1 at 56. Let's see where we get 2-1. Where do we get 2-1? If I'm risking 215, where do I get 430? That's going to be here, and that's a week out. So I'm expecting that to come pretty quickly. Let's add another slice, and let's take that slice over where we're at $430 or so. Yeah, that's right about there, 56.25. What I want you to notice is the power of gamma, which means that as it goes more in our favor, we make money faster from here to here. This first run, right? This first run, we get 2-1. Then from here to here, we get another 3-1. Less, and we get more. So if we get that extra, it's really good. So 56.25, that might be a level where I say, hey, I've got 4 contracts. Maybe I take one of them off the 4 that I'm getting. Ease a little stress, lock in a gain. Now, I'm risking 200 to make 400, so I'm going to lock in $100 profit. Then I'm going to tighten my stop. At that point, I would have to imagine my stop is at least, 54 and change, which means if my stop has moved up to 54 and change, I'm at break even, maybe even a slight gain. So I've now locked in $100 in gain. I have the ability to make 5-1 on the remaining 3 contracts. Hopefully you can kind of get a sense of how I'm managing how I'm managing the trade to carry it forward. There it is. That's it. Right? That's what I'm looking for here. Maybe on Friday we'll talk about automating some of this. For those of you who search already built here. Bob's prediction is Eli Lilly or NOV. I believe that's Nobel Pharmaceuticals. No, what is it? Novartis. That's what it is. Novartis, I think. Oh, here it is. Healthcare. Let's run through what we think about this. Biotech's got a bunch. I don't know, man. They just fall. I don't know. I don't like any of them, to be honest with you. So let's just say we're not doing biotech. Diagnostics, Danaher, DHR. That's the manufacturers. There's Eli. There's Eli Lilly. Looks very strong. Merck looks strong, pulling back. AbbVie, yes. They're not biotech. They're strong pharmaceuticals. I like those. Those are worth maybe putting on our list. Here's some more drug manufacturers. Teva. Okay. So maybe we will add a few of these. The second I add them, they're going to start dropping. Healthcare plans. CVS. No. Maybe CI. Cigna. Maybe. Health information. GEHC. I didn't see Novartis. I don't know why they didn't show up, but they didn't. Maybe they did, and I just didn't see them. Look at Boston Scientific. That's pretty strong. Although it looks like it, but it's gone from 56 to 65. So it's it's pretty good, but it's not like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Medical distribution, no. Instruments, no. Pharmaceutical retailers, no. All right, I think we got a few. Let's see what artist's issue, or if I'm even right that it is Novartis. Let me pull it up. I'll go here. Let's get out of the. I think I need like update and reset. My system seems slow. It's frustrating. NOV is it's Nove Inc. NOV. National Oil Well Varco? Something's off here. Wrong symbol. No. Maybe NFS, NVS, Novartis? Nope, that's not it. Let me know which one it is. Okay. Hey, look. I hope you didn't panic. If you did learn from it, regroup. Nothing's fundamentally changed. Everything still looks fundamentally strong here. I'm ready. I'm ready for the next bullish window. So there it is. Okay. Well, I'll be back on Friday. I hope you guys will join me. It was so light today. I had a few weird tech issues today, so hopefully all of that settles back in. But Friday we'll look and see. We'll check in on this city trade, see what we think about it. Hopefully everyone hangs out a little bit more. Talks about the trades they're taking. Let's get some dialogue. Drawing a blank. We'll get it next time. Sounds good. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. See you Friday morning. As always, happy trading.